Hi, my name is Anil Parchuri. I'm working as a ABAP consultant, SAP ABAP consultant for the last 6 years, and totally I have 8 years of experience in that IT field. And now I'm working at Hyundai Autoever in Chennai, and just I worked on ABAP project mostly, and just I was involved in the several modules like ST, MM, and FI, and also PP. Yeah, that's my introduction regarding myself. And yeah, actually now I'm going to discuss. I want to give the demo now. That's about that SAP BAP. And actually, first of all, if I come to come to the subject wise, actually, first of all, we need to know what is ABAP. Okay, what is ABAP? First, what is SAP? Sorry, what is SAP? SAP is nothing but SAP is a system system application product. System application product. Actually, SAP is nothing but SAP is a system application product. And yeah, actually this SAP was introduced. SAP was founded in 1972. 1972, in Waldorf, Germany. In Waldorf, Germany. Okay, and in Waldorf, Germany. Actually, SAP is a ERP project, ERP product. ERP means enterprise enterprise resource planning. Yeah, okay. Actually, ERP is enterprise resource planning. Yeah. One second. Let me decrease the size of the font size. Just a 16 is enough for us. And yeah, actually, just going to do some like this. Okay, like this. Yeah, actually, enterprise resource planning. That means actually SAP is one of the ERP product. ERP product is nothing. One of the ERP product. Actually, what is ERP? ERP means the main activity of the ERP is it will check whether the every activity is going efficiently or not in an organization. That is the main theme of that ERP. And for example, just in an organization we can see the different departments like purchasing department, purchasing department, and sales department, and material management, material department, and finance department, like etc. We can see like that. Okay, and in these all these departments, in all these we have not only this, we have different different departments in an organization. For example, if we come to the if we come to this purchasing department, purchasing department, the main activities of the ERP is whether it will checks about that, it checks the activity of that purchasing department, is it efficiently running or not. That means, just first of all, it may see the activities like in purchasing department. First they will first they will try to analyze what we have to purchase. That means okay, the next one. Okay, yeah, if we come to in purchase department, just will some decrease that size. Let's decrease. I think, yeah. Yeah, in purchasing department, first they will ask, first they will check the activities of that one. For the first one is what to purchase, what to purchase, and how to when to purchase, and the third one is how much to purchase, and fourth one is from where to purchase. Okay, these main activities, these four main activities, they will efficiently check, the ERP will check in an organization, in purchase department mainly it will check these four activities to run the organization efficiently. We have to follow the ERP system. Okay, that's about that ERP. And if we come to that's about that ERP, and mainly why we need to use the ERP, and why SAP is ERP tool means, actually ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. The main theme of that ERP is mainly just it will check the activities of that organization, whether it is running efficiently or not. For that purpose, that's the main purpose. And SAP is also one of the ERP product. That means not only SAP, we have list of ERP products. In that list of ERP products, SAP is one of the ERP product. Okay, ERP. SAP is one of the ERP, and you can whatever, not only SAP, whatever the technologies which we take, the main theme of that technologies. For example, some people will take Java, some people will take .NET, some other people will take Oracle, and other etc., as per they require, as per their interest. Even what we take that technologies, the main theme of that the main theme is one thing, that is storing the data into the database tables. Based on that information, the business analysts will decide that the business analysts will specifies their financial running of their firm. That's the main that is the main thing. For that purpose, we are using that one. Okay, now actually now if we come to the contents of that ERP, yeah, actually in the SAP we have to follow, or SAP provides two things, that is technical and functional. Technical means the people who will write, who are interested to write the coding. That is those people will come under the technical part, and some people will that are functional people. That means that they never write the coding, but they will have the business idea, and those functionalities, those functional consultants will deal several modules like SD, MM, and PP, like that. SD, MM, PP, and different things like FI means finance, CO means controlling, PS means project system, HR means human resource, etc. We have different types of the function modules. Those all comes for every module there would be a functional consultant, but in the technical consultant can interact with all the modules as per the requirement, as per his needs. And okay, that means some of the technical people will work, that the technical people, mainly ABAP people, will run the will work on SD module and MM module and FA module and etc modules, because these technical people write the code based on that the as function modules and their business requirements. Okay, and those business requirements are given by the functional consultants. Okay, and the next thing is, if I come to the ABAP, if I come to the ABAP, yeah, you can ask me why we need to learn ABAP and why should we take that ABAP. Just you can ask me that one. And the main thing is actually, first of all, ABAP is nothing but it's a advanced business application programming language. Okay, and the main thing is it's a completely business related, it's a business related transaction, business relation transactions, that means business related activities will going on in the ABAP. Okay, and compared with the other technologies, ABAP as SAP provide different types of predefined function modules and predefined keywords and predefined transaction codes. For example, if you take that purchasing, or if you take, we have different predefined transactions like vendor, customer and material, like etc. We have different types of the predefined transactions, but in other technologies we can't see those, because they in Java, .NET, Microsoft, they will not provide predefined applications, but SAP will provide the predefined the business applications like customer applications and vendor, etc. Okay, that's why the people will mostly try to choose an ABAP. And yeah, if we come to the introduction of this one, yeah, first of all, in the introduction, already I given that introduction about the SAP. And the next thing, the first introduction, we have what is SAP R2. Yeah, SAP R2 is SAP R2 is mainframe solutions, and it's a first compact software package for the whole spectrum of the business applications. Okay, and the main thing, if we come to the R3, what is if we come to the R3, the R3 is tightly integrated with the business, with the large business applications, and large business applications means here the application deliverable with the each R3 systems are like PP, SD, MM, like etc. we have, and the main if we come to if we come to this R3 architecture, if we come to this R3 architecture, the R3 system has a specific architecture with a specified set of logic services, and like real-time data processing and a three-tier client server architecture. Okay, in this one we can see just in this architecture mainly we have mainly we can see the presentation system layers. Just we have the in the three-tier client server architecture R3 systems, we have three types of the three types of that service layers, that is a presentation layer, and application layer, and database layer. Okay. In this architecture, in this R3 system architecture, we have the three layers. That means it is a three-tier client-server architecture. It will comes under the three-tier client-server architecture of the R3 architecture. Okay. In this one, we have presentation layer and application layer and database layer. Okay. Yeah. And if we come to the programming part, just in ABAP we have introduction, ABAP programming, ABAP statements. ABAP statements means the statements which we will write in that which will write the statements in the ABAP. Those statements ends with the dot. That means colon. Every ABAP statement ends with the dot. Okay, and we have different types of that statement. We have different types of that keywords also. We have predefined keywords also, and ABAP we have different types of the data types. That is nothing but characters, numerics, characters, numerics, like the and strings, etc. We have different types of let's we see this data type. What is the different types of the database data types in the while working with the database tables, that means database types. And if we come to the third one is control structures. Yeah, in this control structures we have branch two types, that is branching and looping. In branching, we will see that if else statements and case statement that means case when and case, we will see like this. And branching, looping conditions. Mainly we have two types of that conditions in the looping: conditional and unconditional. Conditional means it's a do and do. Unconditional means while and while. After that, we have different types of the string operations. Like string operations is nothing but it's concatenate, that means adding, and those things. Just we have adding, etc., etc. we have. And yes, if we come to the data dictionary, the main part is starting here. The data dictionary, this is very most important because it's a starting point and it's a milestone in the data dictionary. Data dictionary is a milestone in the ABAP part. The main yes, in this data dictionary we will clearly explain. Actually, the data dictionary is nothing but it's a centralized data centralized database of the, and just in this one, we in the data dictionary will specify the different types of the tables. Like we have three types of we have different types of the tables, like database tables and internal tables. If we come to the database tables, we have standard tables and and yeah, we have different types of the tables. That is database tables and internal tables. And in those we have three types. Internal tables we have the transparent tables, pool tables, and cluster tables, like that. The technical requirements of the table, the technical requirements and everything, and data types, domains, and data elements. Yeah, all these are domain, data element, and all these are very important to important components when we are creating a table. It's very important. We need to specify and the foreign relationship structures, views, lock object, and search help. These are all comes under the data structure. Okay, ABAP data dictionary, and the thing is internal tables. The next thing is internal tables. Internal tables is nothing but internal tables is temporary memory. Why we are using the internal tables means actually we can't do any manipulations, any calculations directly on the, we can't apply those things on the database tables. That's why we'll define the internal tables, and those from those internal tables we'll prepare the reports, and we'll prepare the reports as per the client requirements, and we'll generate that output as per the client requirement. And well, just by using that internal tables we can fetch the data from the database table, and we'll display the information. Okay, we have yes, we can declare. This is for declaration of the internal tables. That means how we'll declare that internal tables, like we need to specify data, internal internal table name, type, standard table of and the structure name. That means a table or whatever, structure or whatever. Okay, types of and this we can discuss in OpenSQL statements. So OpenSQL statements, and in this one, after that, just we'll discuss about debugging. Debugging means it's nothing but it's a very if we come to the debugging, it's most important in the in our ABAP technology, because if we know the debugging, then only we can quickly learn and quickly solve the issues. If we are if we are not debugged well, then we will never solve the issues. And just this debugging will happening through only breakpoints and watch pointers. Okay, and after that, modularization techniques. Yeah, in this modularization techniques means in techniques we have these things, include programs and macros, subroutines, and function modules. Okay, after completion of that one, just we have the reports also. The main the heart and soul of the ABAP is main reports. Okay, the main thing is going on reports. In this one, just we will discuss what is the introduction of and purpose of the reports, and the types of the reports. In this types of the reports, you classical event, what is the events, classical events, so interactive events, and joins, and for all entries at this like that in reports. And if we come to the BDC is one of the most. BDC is nothing, it's any batch data communication, and in this one, just mainly this we'll use this one to upload the LSMW system data into the SAP system. We'll use the BDC. Okay, in this one we'll discuss mainly call transaction and the session method, and recording in BDC programs, and the types of the types of the types of the BDC programs are two types: call transaction and session method. Okay, to do these types, so we need to record that programming first on this one. And this is the LSMW. LSMW means for this LSMW we don't need to learn about this. We don't be mostly LSMW will helps to the functional consultants. That means the people who are aware of the functionalities, those people and the functional consultants will learn about this one. And to know this one, those people does not need the coding need. Okay, after that we have the SAP scripts. SAP scripts, in this SAP scripts is nothing but SAP, just we have the topic is SAP scripts, and that's smart forms. The main difference between the SAP scripts and smart forms are this is very oldest version of that SAP, like the SAP scripts, and compared with the smart forms, it's a new version than the SAP scripts. And it's and if we compare it to both, smart forms are a very efficient and very flexible thing, and we can generate that we can generate our forms in the colorful format and a number of formats like that. Okay, the next thing is modular programming. That means dialog transactions. In this one, just we'll display in this one we have to I will tell about this introduction of the modular programming, what is screen painter, what is menu painter, and the flow logic keywords, and subscreens, what's a subscreen and what's a subscreen areas, tab strips, tool, tables, like that. After that, the next thing is BAPI. BAPI is nothing but it's an interface, okay, business application programming interface. In this one, I will tell about this, what is standard BAPI and what is custom BAPI. And standard BAPI this standard BAPI is provided by the SAP. We can't write any thing for standard BAPIs. It's already provided by the SAP. The custom BAPI is the programmer. That means the developer must write about that BAPI. That means when we write the custom BAPI means when the client requirement is not met with the standard BAPI, at the time just will go for the standard BAPIs. After that, IDOC, ALE IDOCs. IDOCs is also an interface. Now the mostly the companies mostly the companies are working with IDOCs, ALE IDOCs. In this one, IDOCs is nothing but documentary electronic document interchange, and in this the IDOCs have the IDOCs works based on that two processes, that's in inbound process and outbound process, okay, and its communication distribution, like that, okay. Yeah, yeah, now the core ABAP part was over. Now now we are seeing this OOPS concept, and that means OOPS ABAP. In this OOPS ABAP, I will explain that what is object oriented and what is the advantages and capture what is the advantage of OOPS, and what is the, and mainly the OOPS having the data encapsulation, interface, and inheritance, and polymorphism, etc. And I will tell about the what is encapsulation and abstraction in detail when we are discussing with the in the session. At the time, just I will specify. Then after interfaces, inheritance, and events, and okay, and miscellaneous concepts. That means in this miscellaneous concept we will see the constructors, abstract constructors, front classes, persistent classes, and singleton classes, okay. And the next thing is ALV reports. This is the ALV reports. In this one, just we'll discuss about the classical ALVs, interactive ALVs, and block and hierarchical and field clad, etc. And now this is ALV using the OOPS concept. In this one, we'll display just to discuss like simple ALV and interface ALV, and adding custom buttons and colors. Just we'll tell about the different functionalities in this OOPS ALV. This is for normal ALV reports. This is for OOPS ABAP ALV reports. After that, we will see that enhancement part. In this enhancement part, mainly we'll see the exits. In this exits, we have that we have different types of the exit, functional exit, main exit, screen exit, etc. Okay, we have and I will clearly tell about the exit, what is an exit, and how to find the exit, and where to implement the exit, okay. And the next thing is BADI. BADI is business add-ins. I will tell about the difference between these exit and BADI, and the implementation of the BADI, okay. And the final thing is enhancement spots. And the enhancement spot, just to I will tell about what is implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement. That means implicit spot is implicit spot, and explicit spot, and the function group enhancement, and classes enhancement, etc. Yeah, actually this is the total this is our course content, okay, total our course content. Now I will clearly I will clearly mention that core part and OOPS ABAP. That is for in our course section I will tell ABAP, normal ABAP, and OOPS ABAP also. This is the main topics I will cover in our course, okay. Thank you so much.